Well, hello there everybody out in YouTube land. As you can see, I am just logging into MechWarrior Online. This is my first login since the new skill tree patch, so I figured I'd make a video and see what this looks like here as I log in. So, 12 million C-bills from consumables, 90 MC, 1,223 general skill points, 54 million C-bills from modules, and 639,000 GXP from pilot nodes. Just kind of looking through the refund ledger to see what all is here. That is an awful lot of GXP for the pilot skills from the old system, because I had every single one of them unlocked. Oh, and here's the list of skill points that I got per mech chassis. As you can see, most of them were mastered. A couple of them, due to special variants and whatnot, I have two of, like the Jenner D. I have the Saros mech and the Founders, and the Centurion CN9A. I have a Champion and the NCIX variant. Just scrolling down looking for any other outliers here. Two Atlas AS7S's because I got doubles of that, and the Centurion CN9AH, and also the King Crab that came with that. There it is. Oh, my poor Urban Mech only got 11 skill points back. I just bought it and haven't really played it much since I got it. One of the Arctic Cheetahs only has 57. One of the Shadow Cats is 57. I believe I had all of the elite skills unlocked, but not the module slot. Black Knights, I wasn't finished mastering those. And then some of the, or one of the Wolfhounds I hadn't finished. The Bounty Hunter 2, Jenner 2C, a couple of Hunchback 2Cs, Black Widow, Legend Killer, Tempest, Spirit Bearer, the two Phoenix Hawk heroes, the Medusa, the Sleipnir, Nightjar B, and Marauder 2C Charlie. That's kind of about what I expected, and this 1200 general skill points should be more than enough to finish up those few mechs that aren't done. So, I'm going to scroll this back up to the top and just take a quick screenshot of that. And now I'm going to dive into looking at a mech and figuring out what I want to do for skill points. Let's pick this Enforcer 5P. as you can see, 2 Ultra AC5s with 6 tons of ammo, a couple of jump jets. I have this set up, I was using it in faction play for the hot maps. So let's dive into the skills. So, weapons. Did they make it so you can one click to get to a... No. They should have made it so that you can click on, say, this UAC jam chance and it would fill in everything along the way to get to that, but they decided not to do that, so I guess I have to click all the way through. And is there only 2 nodes for the UAC jam chance now? I only see 2. What else? This is way too many clicks and way too many things to try to think about here. I'm not sure that this mech needs, yeah, it's heat management of 2 out of 2. So I don't think I need the heat generation. And it seems to be blocking the ways to get to some of the things. But I got the stuff that I was most interested in. Is range, cooldowns. Magazine capacity isn't necessarily a bad thing. Cooldown velocity, cooldown, UAC jam chance. So I think that's the important thing there. It'd be nice to get more cooldown, but I don't know how badly I want to put more skill points into that. Let's go with survivability. Well, I guess it's shock absorbance because I don't have AMS on this mech. So we want skeletal density and reinforced casing. And armor hardening. So now I'm in the point where to get these last couple of armor hardenings requires taking skills that I'm not particularly interested in. Although shock absorbance, this thing does have jump jets, so it's not unreasonable, but I'm just not sure it's worth putting that many skill points into getting an extra I guess it is an extra 8% armor. Sure, let's go for it. We'll see where we're at. And we may as well go for these ones as well. That is 53 skill points, and I haven't even gotten to the mobility stuff. I think I want to go down this way to get that anchor turn. And there, we're at 82. I suppose I could uncheck that one. And uncheck that one. And that one. Yeah. So 79, and we haven't even gotten jump jets. Vectoring is forward thrust, and I'm not overly concerned about that. I would rather have this vent calibration, but I also want lift speed, which would mean going over there. Well, let's see. And then we would have to do yeah, and we're at 96. So we could do it like that. It gets us a couple of the lift speed and then all of the vent calibration. And operations. This is your heat containment, improved gyros, hill climb, cool run. As I said before, cool run is the one that you really want out of here, and it seems really spread out, so it would take a heavy investment in this tree to get it. So I think I'm just gonna skip that one entirely. So I have 4 skill points. I could get an extra consumable slot and increase my airstrikes and artillery strikes. Or, yeah, I don't think I need the cool shots. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's where I want to go. Let's let's see what we can get in sensors. Sensor range, info gathering 2, and then we'd either get sensor range or sensor range. It might be nice to get down to some of the seismic sensor or radar deprivation, but I don't think it's necessary. So, looking at what I've done, I mostly went with the UAC jam chance was the primary goal from the weapons tree, and as much, pretty much all of the survival tree, which is a lot of skill points. 35, and I have 33 of them. Is that right? That's absurd. So if I get rid of this one, 90, 57, yeah, that was 33. Not sure if that is worth it on a medium mech. Well, I guess I add skill points from historic skill points. So, and I will apply changes. There. That is that. So now, consumables. Strategic strike, probably. I like arty strikes as opposed to airstrikes, and we will auto refill that. From my 246 million C-bills. I sold a bunch of modules prior to the patch yesterday. Probably 130 million C-bills worth I got yesterday from selling modules that I bought before the patch. I wasn't sure on some of them, that's why I got a refund of those 1200 general skill points. But I think that is that. Let's take this bad boy into a quick play game and see how it performs. wonder if it's slow to find a match because everybody's too busy playing in the mech lab and not actually playing the game. There we go. Well, as I said, this is built for hot maps, so I'm going to vote for Caustic Valley and Domination. Didn't expect to win that. Crimson is generally the most popular one, although we may get Polar Highlands here. So yeah, I'm not sure whether I like this new skill system or not. I kind of liked the way that you could get everything before, but I do understand that this allows a little more customization and flexibility in builds, and hopefully with the revised quirks and whatnot, they are going to make it so that certain mechs aren't shoehorned into certain builds, which I think is a good thing for the game. People actually have to put a little bit of thought into their builds, or find somebody else that put thought into it and copy it, which I guess is usually how it goes, but it is definitely going to bring a little more variety onto the battlefield, which is not a bad thing. And hopefully some of these mechs that are played less will see a little bit of a resurgence due to the new skill tree.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
I don't remember how fast this was prior with under the old speed tweak, but 88.8 is acceptable.
Fuel at 25%. Artillery strike online. Target acquired.
That is definitely PPC and autocannon fire coming from the tunnel. And a lot of it, so I don't think I want to be the one in front here, so I'll just kind of hang out here for a bit.
New target acquired.
Copy UAV up there if you need help.
New target acquired. acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Well, I'm glad I had backup there.
New target acquired.
Need assistance.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Well, 1 kill, 3 assists, 406 damage. Not bad for a medium. I ended up tanking a little bit there where I shouldn't have. I could have played that
Target destroyed.
Good work, Direwolf.
better. And we have a LRM Spirit Bear in the
Target
cave.
acquired.
It seems like
New target acquired.
not really that great of a move.
UAV activated. Destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Right.
Command is happy to hear of your success
Well,
and
that
achievements
was
on the
that.
surface.
I guess I will exit this match once we see the score here, and then if you
We almost
guys
have it.
have
Hold
any
on for
thoughts
just
on
a
how
little
you would have
longer.
done the skills differently here, or obviously my play could improve, so yeah, any thoughts you have on that as well. That was a solo kill on the one that I killed there, so yeah, that was pretty good. Ended up 5th highest damage in the match, behind 3 assaults and a hunchback. So I'm pretty satisfied with the way this thing performed. It seemed pretty tanky actually, considering I was tanking assault mechs, so yeah, that's that. Let me know what you guys think. I look forward to any comments you guys may have.